Okay. Let's put my coffee right there. Hi, guys. Oh, no. I got dirt in my pants. How we looking? Pretty days, if I do say so myself. Ah, that was so bad. Hi guys, welcome back. So it is now the month of March. Welcome to spring. Today's sunny. It hasn't been sunny. It's mostly been kind of snowing and raining and being absolutely disgusting for the past week. And I have contemplated my life and choices and if it's really worth it. But today's nice. So we're gonna reel it back. We're gonna take it all back. We're gonna be fine. So today I'm just going to go through my February wrap up. I know this is kind of late to the game, but you know, that's okay. It is what it is. I'm not beating myself up about it. I don't know why you guys are beating yourself up about it. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. February wrap up. I think I read 8 books. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. I read 9 books, guys. Good job, Riley. I didn't think I was going to get that many books in this month, but apparently I am a lot better than I thought I would. I am. Especially, okay, I've been kind of like in this weird book slump where I'm just not reading books that I enjoy, and it's just like not getting through stuff. You know, I don't know what it is. I think it's normal though. But yeah, read 9 books, and we did have some 5 stars. I think I had 3 5 stars. Which one of those 5 stars, I am debating if it really was a 5-star or if I'm just really in love with the author and felt like I needed to give her 5 stars. You know? So, first book I read was House of Flame and Shadows. I don't have any of my books. I'm in my parents' house right now because it's so freaking cold outside. It's sunny, but it's literally freezing. This morning, my whole life was like covered in ice and did not want to get out of bed. The yurt was, what was it? It was like 43 degrees Fahrenheit, which is very cold, okay? Very cold. But now it's sunny. It's still freaking cold though, okay? So we're filming in my parents' house. We get to hang out with this guy. Look at him. Little ice skater dude. So that's the change of scenery here, okay? But first book I read was House of Flame and Shadows. Oh, I meant to... ADHD, I swear. The reason why I'm telling you this is because I have physical books of most of these in the yurt. I didn't feel like going back and grabbing them, so I didn't. Sorry, okay? But House of Flame and Shadows, what can I say about this? This book, I gave it 5 stars, but I'm debating if I need to change that because can I tell you most of the things that happen in it? No. Was it still fun and I like thoroughly enjoyed it? Yes, but like, am I like daydreaming and thinking about it all the time? No. Okay? So more realistically, it was probably like a 4.5. Okay? I had fun. Okay? There was definitely moments of sheer shock. Okay? I gasped at many things that maybe I shouldn't have gasped at because I'm sure a lot of people are like, duh, like, see that coming from a mile away. Me, I didn't see it coming. Another thing that I want to talk about in this book, okay, that's probably controversial, but I don't hate Ethan and Thalion as much as everybody else does. Do I think they make super stupid decisions? Yes. But do I see a great character arc happening? Also, yes. Do I also like that they are both kind of pining after potential love interests? Okay, listen. I love the pining era. I love pining, okay? I love the part where you're like, are they together? Are they not together? Like that kind of tension. I love tension, right? That's my thing. I like, eat that up. Once a couple is like together, I don't care as much unless I'm like obsessed with them, right? Right? Okay? Don't care as much, but the pining, I'm here for it. So I love the addition of the romantic part of that. Do I think Thalion is 100% an Aries and I very much relate to him? Yes. That boy is impulsive as shit, okay? Impulse control 0. That man makes a split-second decision that, you know, may not have been the best decision, but he makes them. Also, you know what else? Yeah, I can't talk about that actually without being a spoiler, so I won't. But I have a lot of thoughts, okay? A lot of thoughts. I think Ethan, whatever was happening there, was dumb. But I think he figured it out eventually, right? Maybe. I'm excited. If there's going to be like a 4th book coming out that's just Ethan and Thalion, I wouldn't be mad about it, okay? I wouldn't be mad about all the side characters, because honestly, Bryce and Hunt's relationship kind of icks me, okay? It does. It does. It gives me the ick. I'm not about it. I love everybody else. And I love them. I do. But as a couple, they're just not my favorite. It's just a little cringe for me. I love Bryce. I loved all of the interactions between Bryce and Nesta were very, like, love, because Nesta is my baby girl. I love her. Oh my gosh. I love her so much. I'm so excited for this next book. I don't know whose point of view it's going to be from, whether I'm assuming it's going to be maybe Azriel Lane, but I'm also very curious if it's actually going to be from Nesta's point of view. That's just an idea. I don't think about like conspiracies with books and like what's going to happen very often, because I feel like that's like going to just, you know, set yourself up for failure of like not liking the book because it's not what you expected. I think that's why I enjoyed Crescent City so much, because like I know a lot of people had like their minds and like their theories of what this book was going to be, and it ended up not being that, and they were really disappointed and mad about it. But I'm like, hey, it's a book and the author is the one who's writing the story, we're not, right? So I trust Sarah. I trust her. Anyway, 4.5 stars. Moving on. Next book I read was The Hobbit, which is surprising actually. I'm trying to like at least read one classic a month, and this month it was The Hobbit. I'm trying to broaden my spectrum of what I'm reading, right? If you watched my video of like my TBR video from last month, you would have saw that my brother helped me pick out a bunch of books, which was nice because I wouldn't have picked those otherwise. Did I read most of those books on that TBR? No, because let's listen. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. In the end, I will always be a mood reader. I can't help it. Send me to jail for being a mood reader, okay? Because, like, guilty as charged. Am I right? But I did read some of them. One of them was The Hobbit, and I gave it 4 stars. It was so cute. It was so cozy. Very, like, I don't know, childhood-esque. I really, really enjoyed it. And now me and my family are like watching the movies, and there's just me in the background screaming like, that wasn't in the book. That wasn't in the book. Why did they put that in there? That wasn't in the book. I'm that annoying person when it comes to The Hobbit. Because there's so much that I'm like, why did they add that? Like, where was that written? Tell me where. Tolkien could never. I really liked it. It was very cozy. I listened to it on audiobooks, so the narrator was really fun, and I loved like hearing the songs being sung and stuff. It was really, really, really cozy, really, really fun read. I almost wish I read it in like fall, because I feel like it gives off very fall-esque vibes. I really liked it. Very fun. Next I read Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood, and I really liked this book. I gave it, how many stars? 4 stars. This was really fun. Wasn't my favorite Ali Hazelwood? No. But I really did, like, enjoy it. And actually, I really liked the characters and the pining and the tension was really cute. And I loved the chess. I don't know. I had a lot of fun reading this book. I thought it was really, really cool. And the relationship was cute. I didn't like her siblings. Sucked. Okay, they were so annoying. I don't mind like teenagers or kids in books. These ones I minded. These ones I really didn't like, okay? They just weren't it for me. Also, they like, it was a YA book, right? So there wasn't any like sexual scenes, but they talked about sex all the time. All the time, which I found really annoying and super cringe. But other than that, I really liked it and I had a fun little time. Oh, do you know what else? The ending. The ending fell flat, okay? It fell really flat, but I still give it 4 stars because it was a good book. But the ending was not a good book, okay? I wish that it ended with like actually like them playing against each other and not the like weird article of like in the future. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I thought it would have been a way better ending to like have them playing in that final game, but who am I? I'm not an author. Next, I read another book by Ali Hazelwood. I read Bride, which I also gave 4 stars. I was really kind with the stars though, okay? I hate this, guys. I hate that I didn't like this book. Yeah, I didn't like this book. I think if I'm thinking about it now, it would be a 3-star book, maybe 3.5. It just wasn't it for me. I feel like I'm not allowed to say that because everybody loves this book and they're like, oh my god, it's so good. Oh my god, like, it's the best Ali Hazelwood book ever. Like, oh my god, the spice, the relationship, like, everything was just amazing. And I'm like, what am I missing? Like, maybe it was, like, right book, wrong time for me because I am in this weird funk. But it's just, like, it was, the whole thing just wasn't my favorite. Like, I didn't quite get the world building was weird to me with everything, and the relationship just didn't seem as like intense as it could have been, or like as much like drawn to each other. And like it was cute, like they were both really cute, but it wasn't like, I didn't feel like it was as believable to me. But maybe I'm like reading something different, and maybe I don't know. That's my take on Bride. Okay, I'm sorry. I just didn't love it. This is the lowest point for me. We're gonna go up, and then we're gonna go down, and then we're gonna go up again, and it's gonna be a roller coaster of the next books. Okay, guys? Because next I read Hawk by Jessie Hall, and I hated this book. And hate is a strong word. But I made myself finish this book, and I'm really mad at myself for doing that because I would have saved myself so much time. This book is a dark romance, and I am starting to maybe realize that maybe dark romance is not for me. Maybe I have grown out of that. I think I have matured out of it. It just isn't fun to me anymore. But the thing is, this book was so dumb. Which sucks because I think a lot of people really like this book, but I'm just like, girl, are we reading the same thing? Are you not? I swear there are women out there that are blind. They are blind to the scarlet flags that be flying, flapping in their faces, slapping them, okay? Because both of the male protagonists in this book are the red flaggest of flags, okay? They are burning red. They are on fire, okay? This also has cheating trope in it, which I've never read a book with a cheating trope. Don't think I will ever read a book with a cheating trope again. Yeah. Gross. I gave this 2 stars. I should have gave it 1, okay? Most of the book was me just skipping through the whole thing because I was just like, this is so annoying. Everybody sucks. I don't like you. What is going on? I don't like this at all. I don't know. I'm not even going to sell the book to you. If you want to read it, you can look it up. I just did not like it at all, okay? Now we're going to go back up the hill. Woo! We're going to go way up because next I read Truly Yours by Abby Jimenez, and I love this book. I give it 5 stars. And Jacob and Brianna, Love them. I love them. That's like, oh my god, this book was so good. Oh my gosh. Jacob was baby girl. Jacob, baby girl, okay? He is just a little sweetheart, sweet little bean. He just cares so much. Like, this is like ideal relationship here, okay? I love them. Brianna, just so caring, and she's so thoughtful. And same with Jacob. Like, he's super caring and thoughtful, and they take care of each other. Oh my god. Like, I think about it and I'm just like, oh, I want that. Like, I just love like relationships where both of them are givers and they both just like want to give so much to the other, and it's almost like you're trying to like outgive the other. This does have what is it called? Miscommunication trope, but it is done well, and it is done perfectly, and to the point where you're not like frustrated, or like you get frustrated, but like it's not like upsettingly frustrated. Like, it makes sense towards the plot because like they're fake dating and like they both have trauma and like they're best friends really, but like they're obviously both in love with each other, but they're like, it's pretend, and it makes sense, okay, towards what it is. But it's so good, and it's just so cozy, and just like such a like, it's heartbreaking with their trauma that they both have been through, but it's like so cozy and like heartwarming too, and it just like breaks your heart and sews it back together and gives a little kiss to the heart. I love this book. Like, I highly recommend this book to anybody. It was so good, guys. Also has a fantastic representation of anxiety. I also have anxiety. I had crippling anxiety through my early 20s. We're feeling better now, guys. Sometimes. But like, the way that it's written is very accurate, I feel like, to like how it feels, and like I think it's very well done, and his like thought process is very like well explained. Very well done. Next book I read was Butcher and Blackbird by Brianne Weaver, and this was so fun, guys. I am on the Butcher and Blackbird train. Choo choo. I am here for this. I love this book. I listened to it on audiobook, and it was so good. The audiobook was like cinematic for real, okay? I've never listened to an audiobook so well done. Like, never. This was so well done. Like, give that man an Oscar, am I right? I loved it. So pretty much the premise is these two serial killers that kill serial killers become friends, and then they fall in love. And it's really cute. It's really cute. And I know I was saying, okay, I've been saying like I'm not a huge Spice girl. I'm growing out of my Spice phase, which is still true, but the spice in this book was really well done, and it was like the perfect amount, and it to the point where it wasn't like annoying, like, or like not about it, you know. It was very well done, and like 10 out of 10. This book was really good, guys. Like, really good. Very much recommend. I'm really excited for the next book, which I think is coming out this year. And I think I'm also going to listen to that on audiobook, because the audiobook was so good. I literally listened to it in a day. It was just, I whizzed through that thing. It was so good. Okay, now we're going to go back down. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Because I read Off the Beaten Path by Madison Wright. And I wanted to like this, but I really didn't. It felt really flat for me. It wasn't enough, I guess. Like, there wasn't enough to keep my interest in it, in the relationship, and in whatever else the things were. I don't know. There was parts that I really, really did like, and like the little girl was very cute, but overall I just like wasn't interested in it, and I ended up DNFing at like 80%. I didn't want to read it anymore, and I just wasn't into it. You know, I gave it 2 stars, even though I DNF'd, because I felt really bad, because it was cute. It's not a bad book. I just don't think it was for me, and you know, the premise is cute. Like, I love, like, grumpy dad, happy sunshine neighbor. We're building a cabin. He's, like, you know, raising his daughter and has trauma and, like, whatever, you know. But I just, it on paper, it sounds like the perfect book, but in reality, it wasn't for me. So, maybe it's for you, though. It just wasn't for me. This is the last book I read. And technically I finished this in March, but I'm counting it towards this month because it took me freaking forever to read because I should have just DNF'd it sooner. And I did DNF it at, again, 85%. And that is Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. And you know, this is another book I really wanted to like, and everybody was like, it's so good. Like, this is a great, cozy book. I love them. I love this. I didn't like it. It makes me like, I'm like, is something wrong with me? Maybe. No, I didn't like it, and it just wasn't for me. I don't feel like there was, like, enough between the two protagonists to actually make me believe that they are really into each other, and like both of them just weren't. I wasn't relating to either one of the characters. I didn't really love either one of the characters. Also, I found the townspeople like not as that interesting, or at least not interesting enough. Didn't find like any of the characters interesting enough for me to want to continue to read. Maybe that's me. I just didn't like anyone. Maybe Sarah Adams just isn't the author for me. And that's okay. You know, I gave it a shot. I gave it a really good shot, and I didn't want to finish it. I wasn't wanting to read it. So those are all signs that it just wasn't for me. Yeah. And again, it's like a book that it sounds like, oh, it's perfect on paper. Like, you got small town flower shop. Like, I work at a flower shop. Like, I would love to read a book about a flower shop. And then you have, like, this, like, charismatic but, like, kind of grumpy bodyguard. And, like, he's really into her. And, like, it's fake. Like, not even fake dating. It's, like, practice dating. Because she's like, I don't know how to date. And, like, yeah. I don't know, it just wasn't, it fell flat. And that's okay, okay? I was debating if in February I wanted to do a TBR, but as you can tell, I didn't really follow my TBR from last month, like, at all. So I'm gonna just let myself be a mood reader, and we'll see how that goes, okay? We're not gonna, like, beat ourselves up about it. You know? What's your guys' opinions on, like, DNFing and, like, DNF culture? I guess that, like, do you guys count your DNFs towards your reading goal? Because, like, I do, especially if I get past 50%, that is going on my reading goal. But, I don't know. What's your guys' opinion on it? If you like this and you want to watch, you know, more of me bantering about books, just follow along, because, you know, we have fun here. We're pretty cool. We have fun here. I'll see you guys later, though. See you next week.